What's up guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video I will show you everything you need to know about the CT side of Overpass, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, for the first smoke, we have a smoke from CT spawn towards monster, the default monster smoke. You get up in this corner here, next to this trash bin, crouch there and look for this darker area on the power line up there. And then you just jump throw your smoke. While you're still crouching, smoke bounces off there and lands perfectly in front of monster to prevent your enemies from pushing, and if they do, just hold the smoke and you will be granted with some easy frags. Next up, we have a fast smoke from the CT spawn towards the T ramp to get some control towards middle. First off, get into this corner here, look for this wooden beam, the lower wooden beam there, and then shift walk until you hit the bottom and then jump throw your smoke. Should look something like this. Smoke goes nice up high over everything else and lands perfectly deep in front of the ramp. Do this as the third spawn, send two of your best spawns towards the middle, and then you will have easy mid control. Next up, we have two Molotovs for the playground entrance. First off, you get a fast run and jump throw one from Banana. First off, you get on this line here, which is next to this pillar, to the wall on there, just about the middle. Doesn't have to be too perfect. Then you follow up this line until you are about on the height of the top step like that, and then you run until you cross this wall, and then you just jump throw your Molotov. All in all, this should look something like this. It spreads nicely out. They can go left, go right, but this entrance is modded off the best way possible, preventing some T's to get playground control. Next one will be a Molotov for playground as well, but from outside of toilets. You can re-molly it or use it for the top spawn. First off, you get into this corner here, look for these stairs, go to the middle stairs here, and then just take 1-2 step forwards, and Molotov lands perfectly in front of playground as well, so no cross for terrorists going through the playground. Next up, we have another Molotov in store, and this one is for deep T ramp as well. Combine it with your deep smoke and your Molotov for playground, and it grants you with an easy early round mid control. First off, get on this bench here. Be careful that you're not on this ledge, and then look for this darker dot on the wall. Take 1-2 steps forwards and then just jump throw. Molotov goes nice and deep and lands right in front of your smoke, which would be here. Spreads out left and right. All the areas plus your playground Molotov here, and your T's and enemies will be trapped right in front of the playground. Okay, next up we have another smoke for fountain area. This would be one smoke for the B player. If you still have 3B, then your B player can throw this. First off, get here into this corner by the trash, look for the tippy top of this window area, and then run about till the middle, so like 2-3 steps. And then the smoke goes nicely over this area and lands perfectly in front of here. There is a little gap behind the smoke. That doesn't matter though, because if the enemies do dare to come out of the smoke, this would just be easy frag for you, so don't forget to hold this. You'll have some support flashes there. If you take mid control, do that with utility and hold this area. You should have the easy fountain control. The next way to do this would be my preferably better way. I like this way better because you can have 3 players on A, and your third player will do all the support for the 2 taking mid control. First off, your support player goes in front of here. Doesn't have to be too pixel perfect, just on the side of this ventilation here. Look for the tippy top corner of this building and then just jump through the smoke. Smoke goes up nicely. It lands a bit deeper than the other one as well, so it does not leave any gaps whatsoever left or right, and you can go in with flashes, take mid control, and even go for the Molotov towards playground, and then you got easy control, forcing the terrorists back towards the spawn. Next up, the last thing for CT spawn will be another Molotov, supportive Molotov from the A players for B. If B short control is there, Molotovs run out on B, or someone wants a Molotov for short, you just want to support, then do this. Get on this trash bin here, just on the edge, don't go too far. Look for the tippy top of this orange line, and then take 2 steps forward and jump throw your Molotov, just about like this. Molotov should land nicely into short, burning off this, and no cross from short towards B site possible. Okay, next up we will cover the B site. First off, the Molotov for short. You go for short control, default setup there on the CT side, then get your third B player to do this Molotov. First off, get in front of this door frame here. Nothing too special, you can do it on the run, stand there. That's good enough, doesn't have to be 2 pixel perfect. Look for this wooden window, not that one, the top left wooden window, and then just left click your Molotov. Molotov goes nicely in front of the pipe, stopping the T's from pushing through it. Be aware there can be flashes, they can smoke it. But for that, we have a support flash incoming there as well. For this flash, you stand on the same place, do your Molotov as shown, and then go for your flash up here on that little line. Goes perfectly, stops the short players there. Be aware of your team not pushing in frontwards, going anti-flash there, and then peeking out, getting easy frags for short control. Okay, next up we have another smoke from ABC or graffiti, whatever you want to call it, for short. To smoke that off precisely, first off, get into this corner here, look for this beam there, and then just on the tippy top of that, just left click the smoke. Smoke bounces off the bridge and lands perfectly inside of short because of these smokes in Counter-Strike 2. It does evolve all the way to sandbags. You can stand there, but no vision for terrorists possible, and just to get you a bit of more time. Next up, we have some retake utility there. It is a smoke and Molotov combi if you still have one. First off, get into this corner here. Go towards the door, and then look for this building line here. Just where the building line is, you just left click your smoke from here, and with your Molotov you use this inner bend from this, what is that, an S, from the S, and then jump throw that. All in all, to get some retake control, this should look something like this. Just jump through that. Smoke lands close to short. They have to push out of the smoke, and the Molotov goes around the corner, forcing them either towards monster or even getting them in out to the open for you to peek out and get an easy frag for your retakes. Okay, next up we have another retake Molotov. This is really useful because they've always been camping in this stupid corner down here holding the angle. This one I really came up with because these angles always really annoy me. First off, get into this corner or in front of this door here. You won't be exposed for short here, so that's pretty fine. Look for this pillar there, and then just left click your Molotov. It goes nicely into this corner there and mollows out that bit there. If you know there's one there, force him out in the open and get your easy frag for your retake. Okay, the next one will be pretty similar. Depends on the info you have for the round. It will be thrown from the same position. Molotov retake as well. First off, get into this or in front of the door here and look for this dark line where those two meet. Just left click your Molotov up there. It drops nicely down into this annoying corner where all your enemies love to sit and wait out until you cross. If it burns, you get some information. If not, then there's nobody there. Or maybe even get an easy kill if it was low HP. Next up, we have a absolute undodgeable flash you can go and throw into the connector. Once you get the short control here, you and your team have got short clear. You need a support player over connector so they can't push you out of connector. And if you want him to peek in and have a check, you can do this. First off, get in front of this corner here. Look for the tippy top of this line just towards the bush, just somewhere by the area of the bush. And then just left click your flash. It goes perfectly inside connector. It is almost undodgeable from this area. Gets everything deep until in the connector, and your teammates, or even maybe two, can completely swing out into the open, getting some easy kills on the terrorists that are sitting and waiting inside of the connector. The last thing for today will be another smoke as a retake on A. If you have to retake A, you got a smoke left over. Go for the smoke to get some control. First off, go here on this chair. Look for the lamp up the top and just go a bit left, like, I don't know, centimeter, not much, about this tree height. And then just left click the smoke. Smoke goes nicely into long. Smokes off the area there so you can safely get out to long and start your retake. Okay guys, that was it for the video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic content in the future. Next time we will start off with Vertigo T-side there, so don't forget, like and subscribe as I said, to not miss that, and I'll see you in the next one.